Hello everyone. This is Venus Callida here, and I was so famished until I made myself a very nutritious and tasty feast. And score, it's a good one. And since Valentine's Day is coming up, I thought, well, I'll share this with you because you know what? Active raiders need to have a nutritious, hearty meal, warms you up, fuels you up, keeps you going. And I've got one for you. It's nutritious, delicious. Oh, and we're going to have some fun revealing the recipes. All you have to do is dust off that noggin, get rid of the fogging, and you're going to solve my riddles. The answers reveal the recipes, ingredients for a 3-part mini menu. You can practice it now, you can practice it tomorrow, get it ready, perfect it, and then let me know in the comments what you think of it. So now, since I'm recovering, to give you all a little treat, an audible treat, I'm going to be using sound effects from Timer's Courtesy Mix Kit, music effect license. You guys know I tend to use Mix Kit for a lot of my stuff, so I appreciate all of the artists who contribute to that and allow us to use these things for free. And so I'm not going to sing to you today. Happy Valentine's Day. You're welcome. So hopefully you're going to like this menu. It's really hearty. I cooked it earlier today and I'm stuffed. I don't even have room for dessert, but it's here and let's get started. So, are you ready to play? Let's go. Riddle me this. I'm long, thin, and bright green. I'm loaded with vitamin C and potassium. What am I? We're going to get it. I like that one. Riddle number 2. I'm harvested in groves, pressed for my oil, and adored as an appetizer. What am I? Riddle number 3. I'm a seasoned liquid. Pour me over tossed leaves. What am I? I'm not sure, but I think that's distracting me from thinking about the answers. But we're going to keep going. That's hilarious. Riddle number 4. I'm a dairy product. You find me in cubes. Toss me with cucumbers and delicious thing. What delicious thing am I? Okay. Riddle number 5. I go in sauces, soups, and stew. Peel my skin to see what's new. What am I? All right, let's solve these riddles and reveal part 1 of this scrumptious recipe. You see it right over here. That side. Am I tracking like it? That side. Over there. It's in that bowl. I love this. The way my grandmother made it was the best, but here it is. So in riddle number 1, I'm long, thin, and bright green. I'm loaded with vitamin C and potassium. What am I? We're talking fresh green beans, trimmed and sliced into 2-inch pieces. You'll need about 1 pound. In riddle number 2, I'm harvested in groves, pressed for my oil, and adored as an appetizer. What am I? Oh, you know this is one of my favorites, ripe olives. You need about a half cup pitted ripe olives, drained and sliced. I'm so sorry. And that reminds me, don't forget to hydrate. I'm going to drink to you right now, to your health and mind. Msoul, here we go. Chin chin. Oh. So I'm not singing to you today. All right. Riddle number 3. I'm a seasoned liquid. Pour me over tossed leaves. What am I? Well, in this case, we're going to say non-creamy Italian salad dressing. You can go with the fat-free version. A 1/3 cup will do it. Now, if you want to go more simple than that, all my grandmother did was throw in some salt and some vinegar and toss it in. And that was it. Nice and simple, but still so tasty. Riddle number 4. I'm a dairy product. You find me in cubes. Toss me with cucumbers. What delicious thing am I? We're talking about crumbled blue or feta cheese. Cordero loves the blue cheese. I love the feta cheese. Either way, it's a win-win. And you'll need about a half a cup. In riddle number 5, I go in sauces, soups, and stew. Peel my skin to see what's new. What am I? We're talking fresh diced red onions. You'll need a half to 3/4 cup. I go with the 3/4 cup. I love them. I love them. They're very good. Very good for you. So Venus, you can ask me, what does this make? It's green bean salad. And it's right over here. And it's yummy. It's so delicious. And it looks so nice and festive on a table when you're laying a spread. It's just such a nice punchy color. So it's one of my favorites. Here's how to prepare this scrumptious dish. You cook the beans until they're crisp tender, which is generally when they turn bright green. Warm the Italian salad dressing in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Toss the beans, onion, olives, and the dressing together. Allow it to sit at room temperature for about an hour. Pack it into a Ziploc bag, if you're not going to serve it right away. Place the cheese into a sandwich or snack-sized Ziploc bag and place it on top of the beans before you seal it. Refrigerate it or place in your camping cooler, depending on when you make it, because if you're going to go out on the land, you're going to take it with you. The bean mixture can be prepared up to 3 days prior to serving if you keep it in the fridge. Now, if you're at the campsite, remove the cheese bag and pour the bean mixture into a bowl. Toss lightly, crumble the cheese on top, and serve. This is enough to serve 4 to 6 hungry people, maybe 2 raiders. As a tip, I like to toss in some tiny tomatoes too. That's all up to you. Now, I did mention this is a festive feast, and it's that kind of a night. So, what are we going to serve with this delicious and nutritious green bean salad? You're going to find out now. Here comes round number 2. Riddle me this. I'm the bird that crosses the road. What am I? All right, riddle number 2. Used as a garnish on plates of food, I look like a tiny tree. What am I? Can you even think with this going on? Tonight's all about surprises. Riddle number 3. I'm one of the herbs used in Italian seasoning. What am I? That's all you get. I'm so sorry. Riddle number 4. I'm a powder made from something that repels vampires. What am I? Riddle number 5. Cut me and I'll make you cry. What am I? Bet you woke up there. Riddle number 6. I'm a spice made from dried and crushed red pepper. I love this stuff. I put it on deviled eggs. What am I? Riddle number 7. Gandhi made me by the ocean side. What am I? Riddle number 8. I'm a dark powder you keep in a shaker. What am I? That's so loud. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should adjust. Maybe I should adjust my sound. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. Riddle number 9. I'm a yellow citrus fruit shaped like Stewie Griffin's head. What am I? Riddle number 10. I'm Popeye's girlfriend. Who am I? Riddle number 11. Bugs Bunny likes to eat me. What am I? Hello there. How are you tonight? I hope you like riddle shows or cooking shows. That's what we're doing tonight. So basically, people are solving riddles to reveal the recipe items, and then I tell you how to make the dishes. We are on riddle number 12. I'm a spud from Idaho. What's my other name? Usually I sing the songs, but I've been a little under the weather, so I thought we'd try something new. Hopefully it's not too loud out there. Riddle number 13. Peel back my skin and you'll find more. What am I? Riddle number 14. This is a big one, but it's worth it. It's the main dish. I'm the green cousin of the cauliflower. What am I? Riddle number 15. Wear me around your neck to protect from bites. Blah, blah. What am I? Almost done. Riddle number 16. Sprinkle me on pasta to make it taste nice and creamy. What am I? Final riddle. Riddle number 18. Oh, I lied. One more. Riddle number 17. I grow in a paddy field. What am I? I thought I adjusted my volume. I took it down 15%. My goodness. Well, I'm awake now if you're not. Riddle number 18. Sprinkle me on Italian food if you seek the heat. What am I? Alrighty, I'm gonna ease the pressure. We're gonna solve these riddles right now. This is for the main dish, which is over there by my cat, behind the carrots. You see that? So in riddle number 1, I'm the bird that crosses the road. What am I? The chicken. What you're gonna need is a pound of boneless, skinless chicken breast. In riddle number 2, used as a garnish on plates of food, I look like a tiny tree. What am I? Parsley. And we'll need 1 tablespoon dried or fresh parsley. Riddle number 3. I'm one of the herbs used in Italian seasoning. That's all you get. What am I? Oregano. We'll need 2 teaspoons dried oregano. I would use fresh if it's in the garden, but just saying. Riddle number 4. I'm a powder made from something that repels vampires. What am I? Garlic powder. We'll need a half teaspoon. In riddle number 5, cut me and I'll make you cry. What am I? Onion. We'll need a half teaspoon onion powder for this recipe. In riddle number 6, I'm a spice made from dried and crushed red pepper. What am I? Paprika. I love this stuff. 1 teaspoon of paprika is required. Riddle number 7, Gandhi made me by the ocean side. What am I? Salt. We'll need a half teaspoon seasoned salt. Riddle number 8, I'm a dark powder you keep in a shaker. What am I? Pepper. We'll need a 1/4 teaspoon. Riddle number 9, I'm a yellow citrus fruit. What am I? Shaped like Stewie Griffin's head. It's a lemon, and we need 1 large lemon for this recipe. Riddle number 10, I'm Popeye's girlfriend. Who am I? It's olive oil. We're going to need 5 tablespoons olive oil divided. Riddle number 11, Bugs Bunny likes to eat me. What am I? Carrots. We see some back there. We need 1 heaping cup of baby carrots sliced in half, about 5 ounces. Riddle number 12, I'm a spud from Idaho. What's my other name? Potato. We need 1.5 heaping cups of baby red potatoes sliced. That's about a half a pound. In riddle number 13, peel back my skin and you'll find more. What am I? Onion. We'll need 1 large yellow onion, coarsely chopped. Almost done. Riddle number 14, I'm the green cousin of the cauliflower. What am I? Broccoli. We need 1 head of broccoli chopped in 1 heaping cupful will do. Riddle number 15, wear me around your neck to protect from bites. Blah, blah. What am I? Minced garlic, and we need a 1/2 tablespoon. And riddle number 16, sprinkle me on pasta to make it taste nice and creamy. What is it? Freshly grated Parmesan cheese, as much as you like. It's so yummy. Riddle number 17, I grow in a paddy field. What am I? Rice or quinoa? Whichever you prefer. You'll need 1 cup. In riddle number 18, sprinkle me on Italian food if you seek the heat. What am I? Red pepper flakes. This is optional, but I love it. And you'll need a 1/4 teaspoon. So Venus, you may wonder, what does this make? It's roasted chicken with roasted carrots and broccoli. Very delicious, very festive to look at if you're setting a nice spread for everyone to sit down and eat together. So here's how we make it. You're going to dab the chicken breast with paper towel to dry. Remove any fat and chop the chicken into 1/2-inch pieces. Place it on a medium bowl. In a small bowl, combine the parsley, oregano, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, seasoned salt, and pepper. If you desire, mix in the red pepper flakes. I know I will. Stir to combine, then add 1/2 the seasoning mixed to the chicken with 2 tablespoons olive oil and the zest and juice of 1 lemon. With your fingers, toss the chicken, olive oil, lemon, and seasoning mix until the chicken is well coated. Cover and place in the fridge for 30 minutes while everything else gets cooking. You're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Line a very large sheet pan with parchment paper for easy cleanup. Have the baby carrots lengthwise. Have the baby red potatoes, or quarter them for larger ones. And coarsely chop the onion. Half it. Have each of the halves, and cut each half into 2 or 3 sections. Place the carrots, red potatoes, and onions on the prepared sheet pan. Add another 2 tablespoons olive oil and most of the remaining seasonings. That should leave about 1 teaspoon. Toss with your hands to generously coat everything and place in the preheated oven for 20 minutes. Meanwhile, you're going to chop up your broccoli into bite-sized pieces. Remove the pan from the oven. Toss the vegetables and move them to 1/2 the sheet pan. Add the broccoli and minced garlic to the other half and toss with the last tablespoon of the olive oil, the last teaspoon of the seasoning mix. Toss to coat, then toss the broccoli with the other vegetables and section to 1/2 of the tray. You're going to remove the chicken from the fridge and drain off all the liquid. You can pick up the chicken with a cupped hand and shake it off a few times. Add to the sheet pan and ensure the chicken pieces are separated, not on top of each other, so they can fully cook. Return to the oven and cook another 15 to 20 minutes. I would go for 20. I like to be safe with cooking meat, especially chicken. Or until the chicken registers 165 degrees Fahrenheit with your thermometer. And the vegetables are cooked to desired squishiness, tenderness, firmness. It's up to you. While the sheet pan is in the oven, change to a high broil and cook 1 to 2 more minutes to add a nice char. And watch it carefully so you do not burn it. You cannot stop and step away and check your TikToks. You cannot take the phone calls. Make sure you don't burn this. Happens fast. Remove it from the oven and top with freshly grated Parmesan cheese and enjoy immediately. Serve right away to your guests. Have it all to yourself. Whatever. Practice now, practice tomorrow, and then you have it perfected for Valentine's Day. It's a really hearty meal, very nutritious, keep you energized, keep you powered up for those raids, dungeons and battlegrounds, and those raids. Now, for the meal prep, the other thing you could do is, if you want, you can get 1 cup of uncooked quinoa or rice, follow the package directions, and separate it evenly into 4 containers, and place an even amount of the sheet pan dinner onto each container, and cover and place in the fridge, and then warm it up in the microwave for later. If you want to prep it early, wait for people to get there, and then heat it up. And so you can serve the chicken and the vegetables on top of that bed of rice or a bed of quinoa. Okay, those are just some chef tips. Now, well, we have a hearty meal. It's a hearty feast, and it's very colorful, so it's very cheerful, but we're not done yet. If you know me, if you've ever met me before, I always give you good things come in threes. And for the pièce de résistance, right here in my hands, I'm going to explain to you what I've been holding, smelling. It's amazing, smells great, makes the whole house smell great, tastes wonderful. So riddle me this. Monkeys like to eat me. What am I? Riddle number 2. If the chicken didn't come first, then what did? Riddle number 3. I'm a sweet, white, tasty. What am I? Riddle number 4. My yellow face follows the sun and you eat my seeds. What am I? Riddle number 5. I'm served with nachos and pierogies. What am I? That one's a lot of fun. Riddle number 6. I'm a sweet, aromatic, dark liquid used in baking. What am I? That one's distracting. Riddle number 7. I'm the white powder that makes your daily bread. What am I? Riddle number 8. I'm used in baked goods to make dough rise when you don't have yeast. What am I? Riddle number Riddle number 9. I'm used in children's science projects to make volcanoes erupt. What am I? Ooh! That was loud. Wow. I think it's ignoring my volume thingy. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. That must have really woken you up. So sorry. I really am sorry. I can't help laughing. Riddle number 10. I'm used to cure meat. What am I? Riddle number. Oh my goodness. Riddle number 11. You find me on coffee and in buns. What am I? Riddle number. I don't know why I keep losing track here. Riddle number 12. I'm a red fruit from a bush with many tiny parts. What am I? Riddle number 13. I'm a long yellow fruit you can bake into bread, muffins, or pudding. What am I? Riddle number 14. I'm the white powder used to make snow on gingerbread houses. What am I? All right, we are almost there. Let's just reveal our riddles for this evening, and then we'll find out how to make this delicious, scrumptious dessert in my hands. In riddle number 1, monkeys like to eat me. What am I? Bananas. We'll need 2 medium ripe bananas mashed. In riddle number 2, if the chicken didn't come first, then what did? It's eggs. And we need 3 large eggs for this recipe. In riddle number 3, I'm a sweet white tasty. What am I? Sugar. You can use brown, which will give more of a caramel flavor, or white for more vanilla flavor. We'll need 3/4 cups sugar for this recipe. In riddle number 4, my yellow face follows the sun and you eat my seeds. What am I? A sunflower. And what we'll need is a neutral oil like sunflower oil or canola oil. I prefer sunflower of the two. I'm more adventurous. I actually use coconut oil, but it's up to you. You'll need a 1/2 cup. Riddle number 5, I'm served with nachos and pierogies. What am I? Sour cream, and we'll need a 1/2 cup. Riddle number 6, I'm a sweet aromatic dark liquid used in baking. What am I? Vanilla extract. We'll need 1 teaspoon. Riddle number 7, I'm the white powder that makes your daily bread. What am I? All-purpose flour. We'll need 2 cups. Riddle number 8, I'm used in baked goods to make dough rise when you don't have yeast. What am I? Baking powder. We'll need 1½ teaspoons. And riddle number 9, I'm used in children's science projects to make volcanoes erupt. What am I? Baking soda. We'll need a 1/2 teaspoon. Riddle number 10, I'm used to cure meat. What am I? Salt. And we need a 1/4 teaspoon. Riddle number 11, you find me on coffee and in buns. What am I? Cinnamon. And we'll need a 1/2 teaspoon ground cinnamon for this recipe. In riddle number 12, I'm a red fruit from a bush with many tiny parts. What am I? Raspberries. You can use fresh or frozen. If they're frozen, do not thaw them before you start cooking with them. Keep them frozen. You'll need a 1/2 cup. Riddle number 13, I'm a long yellow fruit you can bake into bread, muffins, or pudding. What am I? Bananas. What you can do is keep some extra raspberries and bananas if they're fresh, slice them and use them for a garnish at the top, just like I have some berries here at the top of mine. All right. Riddle number 14, I'm the white powder used to make snow on gingerbread houses. What am I? Powdered sugar. Where I'm from, it's called superfine sugar, used for dusting, which is optional. You don't have to, but I've got it here dusted on top of mine with my fruits laid on top, just for that little bit of impact, that presentation power punch there. So Venus, you may ponder, what does this make? It's called the 1 bowl raspberry banana cake. Raspberries and bananas are 2 of my favorite things. When I was a kid, really young, I would pick the fresh raspberries. I would either make raspberry pudding and top it with bananas, or I would line a pan with bananas and make raspberry pudding. I couldn't get enough of it. And they're prebiotic fruits, aka they have types of fiber in there that will help your stomach feel better. So as raw ingredients, they're great choices to help reset your biome. And just remember, I'm not a doctor. I just love food, but I'm also on a health journey, so I want to share with you. Bottom line, they smell great, look great, and they're delicious. But they're good for you too. So bonus. Now, what you need to know, it's only 15 minutes to prep this. It's yummy and has visual appeal when you're setting your festive feast, maybe for Valentine's Day. Now, oven and pan. You're going to preheat the oven to 320 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 160 degrees Celsius. Grease and line a 9-inch round cake pan or whatever shape you've got. For your wet ingredients, in a large bowl, whisk together the eggs, sugar, oil, sour cream, mashed bananas, and vanilla until it's smooth. For the dry ingredients, add the flour, baking powder, baking soda, salt, cinnamon. Stir just until it's combined. Gently fold in the raspberries, but don't overmix because you don't want the raspberries to get crushed and bleed out everywhere. Now, be gentle. When you're baking, pour the batter into the prepared pan and smooth the top. Bake for 40 to 45 minutes or until a skewer or toothpick is inserted in the center, comes out clean. Cool in the pan for 10 minutes, then transfer to a wire rack. To finish, you're going to dust this cake with powdered sugar before serving if you like. Place the 3 to 4 raspberries and a few thin banana slices on top as a simple garnish. I might say if you're serving this for Valentine's Day, I would use the bananas to make the heart and use the raspberries to like outline the heart just for something cutesy, but it's up to you. It's up to you. Now, some chefs' tips to make sure this is successful: use ripe bananas for maximum flavor and natural sweetness. If you're using frozen raspberries, then add them directly from the freezer. Do not thaw them. Toss the raspberries in a little flour before folding them in to the dough before you start baking them to prevent any sinking. For a simple finish, use dusting powdered sugar and a few fresh berries on top, possibly arranged in the shape of Valentine's heart or a smiley face. I like making smiley faces. It's really up to you, and it's your call. So, what do you think, Msoul? Are you hungry? Are you inspired? I guarantee if you're a hungry raider, you got to head back out to a battleground. This is fulfilling. It's nutritious, super delicious, smells great, looks fun. Look how colorful this meal is. And you're going to be so satisfied. Well, I hope you had some fun with me today in Riddle Me Din Din, our festive feast edition. I'm Venus Callida, wishing you a happy upcoming Valentine's Day. Maybe you'll cook this up for whoever you're having over, or spread the joy. Cook it up and bring some of it to someone's house. Here's to making dining festive. Have a wonderful day out there, Msoul. This is Venus Callida. I'm going to